Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. As usual, please continue to pray for my art career by leaving a dislike on this video. I hope to try some new art today. I'm going to take a walk through the art department here at Glendale Community College and gain some inspiration on that. I want you, before I do that, I want you guys to continue to pray for me by leaving a dislike on this video. Now, what do I want out of my art career? I think the number one thing I want out of it is to make new connections. And secondarily, to make enough money to kind of explore my life a little bit. What do I mean by explore my life? Well, yesterday I was talking to somebody, and I came to realize that part of my disdain for loud environments was not actually the noise itself. Go watch my video last night. I talked extensively about what happened. And I'd like to be doing that more. Unfortunately, I can't always afford not even just the cost of going out to network with people, but even just the time, right? And I hope to make enough money on my art career that becomes less of a burden, right? I want to know myself a little bit more, go out more, network with people more, and more importantly, have room to take risk. A lot of times, what really hampers me in my career is no room for risk, right? I put up with stuff at work that I don't need to put up with. I put up with stuff in my social life that I don't need to put up with because I can't afford to take risk. So what do I mean by that? So for example, let's imagine my colleagues and I have some kind of an outing, right? For example, next month, I believe at Phoenix College, they hold video game event where all the staff and all of their families come together, and something happens there that I really should speak up for myself, but I can't risk my job there, right? Or I go to an outing with other groups of friends, and that might be my main group of friends that I hang out with, and we go to dinner or something, and the food comes out wrong, right? I have food allergies, and I really don't want to rock that boat, so I just pretend to not feel well and throw out the food, right? I've done that before because I don't want to make a scene of myself, right? People don't realize that let's say you go to an outing with your friends and you're in recovery from cancer, right? You normally wouldn't tell your friends that, right? But people don't realize that food allergies is kind of like living with cancer, but having to disclose it every time you go out to dinner with your friends, right? People don't stop to think about that, right? But if I had more room to take risk, right, that would be less of a problem, right? That's what I'm shooting for, right? I want room to be. It's kind of like investments, right? If you have room to take risks, you could probably get involved in some of the new cryptocurrencies. You could buy strategic metals, right? If you don't have room to take risks, then you do your typical 40-60 split or whatever it is, right? And so I'd like to be having room to take risk, right? All right, so it's going to be my sermon for today. So why don't you pray that I gain some connections, some room to explore myself, and perhaps most importantly, room to take risk. This is the Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. The Peter Dislike Show. Bum 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 bum.